Here's how winning Wimbledon has majorly impacted Jannik Sinner's and IGA Swiatek's social media space. Wimbledon isn't just a tennis tournament. It's a launchpad, a cultural moment, a dream forged in tradition, grass, sweat, and legacy. And in 2025, when both Jannik Sinner and IGA Swiatek lifted the coveted trophies under the crisp English skies, they didn't just etch their names into tennis history. They set the internet ablaze. From reels to retweets, hashtags to highlight reels, their social media exploded in the days following their championship wins. But beyond the spike in followers and trending moments, something deeper shifted in their online presence. It wasn't just about numbers. It was about narrative, identity, and how two champions redefined themselves for the world watching, one scroll at a time. The digital serve, Sinner's rise beyond the court. For Jannik Sinner, the win at Wimbledon wasn't just monumental, it was transformational. The Italian had always been admired for his quiet tenacity, his explosive forehand, and his calm demeanor. But on social media, he had long remained a bit of an enigma, reserved, professional, and minimalist. A tennis player, not a personality. That changed on the evening of his Wimbledon triumph. Within hours of clutching the golden trophy, Sinner's Instagram lit up with behind-the-scenes footage. Not just the polished photo shoots or the ceremonial kisses to the cup, but raw, authentic moments. Laughing with his team in the locker room, FaceTiming his parents with tears in his eyes, and a selfie with the center court crowd still roaring in the background. His follower count? It jumped by nearly 1.2 million within 48 hours. Brands noticed. So did the memes. The Iceman of Italy nickname was trending, and edits of his coolest match points were soundtracked with everything from opera to EDM. TikTok, in particular, saw an avalanche of fan-made content celebrating Sinner's journey, especially his stoic reactions mid-match and his stylish, yet humble off-court vibe. But the biggest shift came from Sinner himself. Once reserved, he began sharing more personal insights, his morning routines, favorite gelato spots in Rome, and even his pre-match playlists. Spoiler: he's got a soft spot for classic rock. He posted a video thanking fans in Italian and English, ending with a wink in the words, "This is just the beginning." Wimbledon turned Jannik Sinner from a silent force to a global icon with a voice. Swiatek's social grand slam. For IGA Swiatek, Wimbledon had always been elusive. Her clay court mastery and hard court consistency were unquestionable, but the grass, with its fickle bounces and slippery nature, had been her nemesis. So when she finally conquered center court in 2025, it wasn't just a win, it was a statement. The world listened, and more importantly, they liked, commented, and shared. Unlike Sinner, Swiatek had already been a steady presence online, regularly engaging fans, advocating for mental health, sharing glimpses of her book collection and training grind. But her Wimbledon win unlocked a new chapter in her digital story, the era of cultural crossover. Suddenly, Swiatek wasn't just on tennis pages. She was being interviewed by Vogue, featured in Spotify's Women in Power playlist, and duetting viral TikToks with Billie Eilish. Her Wimbledon celebration dance, a playful, impromptu move to Taylor Swift's Cruel Summer, spawned a trend that clocked over 40 million views in less than a week. Her follower count across platforms surged by 2.5 million, making her the most followed WTA player that season. Yet, it wasn't just fame. It was fandom redefined. Swiatek's authenticity, her bookish charm, and her openness about pressure and performance anxiety resonated deeply, especially with younger audiences. Fans started a viral hashtag #IGInspired, which trended in Poland, the UK, and even Japan, where she had a passionate following. More importantly, Swiatek began using her platform for influence. She posted a heartfelt video thanking her coach, support team, and fans, and used her newfound spotlight to promote mental health awareness in sports. One post in particular, where she shared how she journaled her way through difficult grass court seasons, earned over 1 million likes and was featured on CNN Sport. The doubles effect, when two champions trend together. One unexpected but delightful twist in the social media storm, the Sinner-Swiatek crossover content. As two Wimbledon champions crowned on the same day, they naturally crossed paths. Media shoots, gala appearances, even shared press conferences. One clip of them laughing backstage, speaking a mix of Italian and Polish-accented English, had fans begging for a mixed doubles appearance. Memes flourished, edits calling them the king and queen of grass, swept across Instagram and TikTok. Tennis Twitter, always quick to fanfiction any charismatic duo, started mock posters of a Grand Slam Thrones miniseries. Neither Sinner nor Swiatek addressed the chatter directly, but both shared a photo together holding their trophies with the caption, "History made. See you next year." That post alone garnered over 8 million likes combined across platforms. The business of being viral. With digital virality came commercial ripple effects. Luxury brands lined up. Sinner signed a new global deal with Armani, with a campaign titled Composed in Chaos, blending his cool persona with minimalist elegance. Swiatek became the face of a major global wellness brand, promoting a mental fitness app designed for young athletes. Both saw their endorsements diversify, reaching markets far beyond Europe. Swiatek was tapped for a collaborative sneaker release that sold out in 20 minutes. Sinner, known for his quiet intensity, released a limited edition tennis racket with a built-in grip sensor designed for tech-savvy young players. Wimbledon had redefined not only their competitive legacies, but their market value in the attention economy. A new era of tennis fame. The age of digital tennis icons is here, and Sinner and Swiatek are leading the way. Where once tennis greatness was measured only in Grand Slams, now it's also measured in shares, streams, and scrolls. Yet, what made their Wimbledon wins special wasn't the virality alone, but how they used that spotlight. With grace, with humility, and with a willingness to connect, not as unreachable athletes, but as real people navigating fame with focus. As tennis hurdles into a new digital decade, it's no longer enough to just lift trophies. Champions must inspire across platforms, engage authentically, and build communities as well as careers. And if Wimbledon 2025 taught us anything, it's that when Jannik Sinner and IGA Swiatek win on grass, the whole internet hears it, loud, clear, and in glorious HD.